Hey, what's up? Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? It's Between the Pits Wednesday. I'm here solo right now, waiting on Rhett. Rhett's having some little technical difficulties getting his deal to work. He must be out there working on that Toyota. But got a big weekend coming up this weekend. We got Twitties, trucks going wild, bunch of biggest race of the year here in South Carolina. I'd say big race, bunch of trucks coming. We got two guests on here tonight with us. They're part of the farthest drive. They're gonna drive the farthest, I imagine. These two cats here. We got Mr. Jody David and Mr. Gavin Clark. I'll bring them up on here. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Good.
We're doing good, good. How y'all doing? Here comes Red, but
Hey, Rick.
Back.
we good now. But how y'all doing? I see both y'all riding. Y'all ain't driving, are you? Headed this way.
Who'll be driving?
Oh, be careful. Y'all got. I see one's from Mr. Jody. Where you from? You
We're from Cornish, Maine.
from Maine, and Gavin's from
From
Vermont.
Maine. Yeah,
That's
long ride, about 1,000 miles.
how about you,
Man.
Gavin? You got about the same, don't you, Gavin?
Yeah, we're like 1,100 or something like that.
That's a good
That's
deal.
correct.
We got a V-tread truck and a DOT Toyota, correct?
Yeah.
Not only a DOT truck, but a young gun.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a young gun. How old are you, Gavin? You look kind of young. Teens? You got a driver's license?
50.
What'd you say?
I'll have my license here in a couple weeks.
Oh, another young guns. That's awesome, man. Are y'all? Is that the only? Y'all just bringing y'all's truck down? Or y'all got some more trucks coming?
What's
What'd you
that?
say? I said y'all both just bringing one truck, or y'all bringing a crowd with you, a couple more trucks coming with you?
There's a whole bunch of us coming from Maine and New Hampshire up here. Gavin Daggett, Joe Bishop. Um, there's a whole bunch of us coming down.
Joey Bro, we got Lucas Bennett, Tyler Gray's coming down, and we got a couple of DOT trucks coming down as well.
The Wicked North, they call it, correct? The Wicked North.
The Wicked.
The Wicked North coming to chop some heads and take some names, I guess you can say.
Damn
Are
Yankee.
all y'all competing in that team challenge they got going on? Got a team and all?
Oh, yes. We're going to
That's
be
a good.
part of it. There's a whole bunch of us and part of the teams, but we joined with a couple guys from down south. I did this time, but I'm not sure. I think we may end up joining another team with some Wicked North guys.
There you go.
You can
One
be on two teams, right? With the truck.
The what?
You can be on two teams, right? With the truck.
Correct. That's what I hear. Yep.
I see he's got like 22 teams in that thing. It's paying out. That's pretty good payout. So
22 teams already, huh?
Yeah, it's like $1,400
yep,
per person.
to win. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty
That's
good. But
darn good.
well, Mr. Jody, tell us a little bit about what you're driving, what you're bringing with you to run. It's the Bad Frog, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct.
Yep. So we're bringing the Poison Bad Frog. It's our new truck last year. We raced the whole series. It's got a 632 Allen Berry, and I put the chassis together. Keith Berry made a bunch of the custom parts for us. Just light, and it seems to work pretty well. But it's based off of looking like a Jeep.
I've seen it a couple years ago when you come down the first couple times. It was pretty stout then, so pretty stout.
What's that?
I said I've seen it a couple times. You come down a couple years ago, I believe, and it's pretty stout running truck from what I seen.
Dude, he won the Dick Anderson big national on
Yeah.
the national championship or whatever. Didn't you?
Yeah, last year we definitely had a good season. Last year we won the East Coast Championship, and then we went down to Mississippi. We were the national champions last year, also.
Wow, that's pretty impressive, man. Well,
definitely,
how about
definitely a fun truck.
it's a good looking truck too. I like the light green, the lime green, and yellow. That's a pretty good looking truck.
Yeah, that's been our
Right.
colors since my dad raced, I don't know, 30 years ago, 35 years ago. My dad's colors were always yellow and green, so we kept that tradition.
Awesome, man.
While we're
That's
talking
good.
about good trucks, Gavin's got a good truck. He's got a what? A 10-1 Toyota? All that?
Gavin's at that little truck there, and it rips. He's got a nasty little small block in it. Gets it on.
I kind of go ahead, Gavin.
It's a little bigger. It's better this year than it was last year, but we're still working the bugs out of it. But it's a 71 Toyota Hilux with a little small block in it.
Yeah, I like them small block Toyotas myself.
We're partial, aren't we, BT?
Yeah, I'm partial to them Toyotas. I worked on mine this afternoon, got it ready, so we'll see. And Gavin said you're gonna try to run all the DOT classes this weekend, correct?
I'm hoping to run every class.
Try to make a sweep.
That's right. That's the twittys Iron Man right there.
And Jody, yours is what, mega or 1 ton? That's a mega truck, right?
Yeah, it's a mega truck. It's got custom hybrid axles. It could go either way, really. It's got 9-inch centers and, Meritor outers.
Man, that's tough, man. So both of y'all plan on driving all the way through the night and getting in the morning? Y'all stopping out somewhere?
I think we'll stop in New York tonight sometime, and then be back on the road at like 5 in the morning, so we can get there early, unload, and get some stuff taken care of.
I ain't but about 45 minutes, so I ain't got to leave too early.
Now, yeah, nothing to it.
Yeah, a little short race. I mean, it looked like it's gonna be a big crowd. When I see they posted they got campers coming in already today, campers and trucks pulling in. So
this will probably be the biggest Twitties event I've ever been to, for sure.
Yes, it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be packed. You better get there early if you're getting there to get your parking spot. That's for sure.
That's what I'm hoping
I think
for.
some of them's going
together. The Wicked North guys can be all parked together.
Oh yeah, when you come in, the gates are always right there to the left, right on the road, posted up.
And it's the Toys for Tots drive, so everybody brings some toys with them when they get there. You always do good with that. Y'all bought a bunch of them last year, wasn't it? For the Toys for Tots.
Yeah, they're going. Jake and everybody's going shopping tomorrow to get a bunch more stuff when they get down there. So it's going to be, and they brought a bunch already. Joey and all them guys brought a bunch with them. So we're all going to go shopping, I guess, tomorrow. There's a plan.
10-4. I see Kit said he's heading out in the morning early. Must be trying to get him a spot because he don't live that far from the place. But
yeah,
Rhett, when you going down? Well, Rhett's talking about small block Toyotas. How's that Orangewood coming? They gonna be there this weekend?
Oh man, I don't think it's.
It ain't gonna make it. You don't think?
Geez.
Awesome. Y'all fellas, y'all ain't got nobody in mind y'all trying to outrun this weekend, or somebody special y'all trying to get on or outrun or something?
Right? We want to outrun everybody.
Besides everybody, a special truck you like to outrun?
Rhett's truck going to be ready this weekend?
I don't think he says it ain't quite gonna be ready.
No.
Darn.
Unfortunately not. I will be in the other Toyota.
Yeah, I know. But we've been waiting to see that new one of yours. The rebuild
Puff,
one.
puff, pad.
I'm bringing it up there for Thanks.
Zach said who's the badass with the nitrous outlet shirt? Commenting on him.
So when's everybody showing up down there?
I figure they'll be there around, well, a bunch of them around lunchtime Thursday or Friday, I'd assume. The locals anyway.
nice. I'm hoping to be there around 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah. I see Blaine and them had all theirs Toyotas loaded up, headed that way. I think they're going tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, they like to make it about a week-long deal, right?
All that small box.
Vacate.
We got Renfro supposed to be coming on here. I think he's running a little late. He come talk some Twitties with us. Tried to get Twitty, but he's probably busy working on the track or doing whatever and all that stuff. But
He said one of them jump on here
gonna,
and give us.
and Renfro will be on here in a minute. So Gavin, what style of racing you like, man? You like bogging or horseshoeing or?
I've done most of it. I've done side-by-side tracks, obstacle course, but so far my favorite has been the obstacle course. Being able to actually see what the truck will get up to.
Okay. Look, Toyota looks pretty quick from what I've seen.
It depends on the day. Some days it's fast, the other days it's slow.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
That's what they all say. I see Jared said they'll be there tomorrow.
We better all be
night sometime.
Hold the skinny pedal, Gavin. It's fast.
Yep. I'm just wondering if he's going to let us run both pits or how's that going to work? He's going to run down the middle again.
Probably down the middle,
right?
I hope. I want to run both pits. What I want to do.
He's got a mud truck.
Yeah, I can't outrun them dirt track trucks.
Right.
I think I'm gonna go up to B class this weekend and run the B class. I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. We fixed some leaks on it today. It's ready to go. It's sitting in the shop grazing. Or head out sometime Friday afternoon.
Anybody for a team beat?
Man, nobody wants me. That thing's got a turn in it, boy. Ain't nobody asking me to be on no team with no turn in it.
Dang.
So I'm just going in and win my 2 classes and be like, oh well.
Oh, there you go.
That's what
should have.
You got to win it in the corner. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a big fun deal.
Hopefully the turn's gonna be slick. Not sure if they got that rain.
They got a pretty good little bit of rain this weekend, but
are they supposed to get more rain between now and then, or?
They called for a little bit today, but they didn't get it. I don't think.
Thank goodness.
But I think it's supposed to be like 70s this weekend. They supposed to call for no rain, so it's supposed to be pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's probably good and cool up there from where y'all come from. It's probably hot in the 70s.
It's snowing. I was say we had snow yesterday.
Good night. Lord mercy.
It was brutal.
So what kind of? How do y'all do any racing this time of year? Y'all just wait till it springs and thaws out, or y'all just come south to race?
I try and come south as much as possible during the winter. I hate the snow more and more every year.
Do y'all do that? Look, I seen something. They have like a snow racing deal. I don't know where exactly that's at, but they race on the snow with the mud trucks.
Yeah, snow bog.
Yeah,
that's coming up in February.
You go to that, Joey?
Oh yeah, you stud your tires up. You go out and you go out in the snow.
See, we'd never get to do that down here. That'd be something cool to go try.
They have that Baja Blast too up in New Hampshire that they rally race for like, I don't know, it's like an hour-long rally through the snow.
Dang.
Yeah, last year was like -20 the day they did it.
Jesus.
It sounds like
it was too cold for me. I didn't go. I skipped that one.
Yeah, -20 is cold, man.
Yeah. It was. Wait, I don't even know how they did it. It was so cold. I couldn't believe anybody's stuff started.
Yeah, I know mine wouldn't start.
I wouldn't. I didn't want mine to start that day.
Well,
that is, man.
Stuff always goes wild at Trucks Going Wild. Let's talk about y'all's wildest passes at Twitties. I know y'all put on that wild pass.
Our what at Twitties?
Your wildest pass.
Oh man, I think it was a couple years ago in my old truck when I at the finish line, I jumped it and ended up spinning 180 degrees backwards over the finish line.
I remember that.
That was a crazy one. That was a wild ride. I love that place. I don't know why, but everybody loves that place so much.
Yeah.
It's sparked the size and then the group of trucks. Plus, what he got it.
It must be. It's the camaraderie there, and it's like it's like family stuff, not party stuff.
Yep. And then the racing is unreal.
Yep.
Yeah, they're focused on the racing there, that's for sure. And that's what we're all about, is the racing.
I hope it's kind of boggy this weekend. It's gonna be
supposed to be
good.
Nice.
You got Gavin, you got a favorite pass you made or a race at Twitties you want to tell us about?
I've only made 3 passes last year. I didn't complete my second pass Saturday because the fuel pumps decided that they were going to crap out Friday. I brought an extra one. That one crapped out too, so I threw in a bigger one, and it was pumping like 30 pounds of fuel pressure into the motor. So it died in the corner. So that's kind of like my so-called best run so far.
We're gonna have better luck this year, right, Gavin?
Yes, sir.
Fingers crossed. I got it done. Technically, got it done a week in advance, not last second. So
that's awesome.
That's great news.
I try to get ready early, but I'm working on it. I'll be working on it right now as soon as we're done.
I mean, you're looking close, right?
Early.
We usually plan to have it done. We always try to have the truck done a week in advance, and then we'll race them like Friday. The truck's not together Thursday, so it's like always a hassle.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's always nice when the truck's ready. When you can think about what you're gonna cook over the weekend. What goodies you got to bring that.
Yeah, we had to put a seal in the transfer case on ours. I've been catching the devil with these transfer cases. So
I'll do a once over after I get down there anyway, no matter what, just to make sure everything's still good, because shit vibrates apart.
Oh yeah. Yep. I do know something about the
in
pits.
New York, their roads suck.
You ain't been in North Carolina roads. It can't be no better.
New York roads, you might as well be on a dirt road. It's that bad there.
Okay.
They must be got the same government officials as South Carolina does then, because ours suck too. They won't fix nothing. Darn, I did see the pits. They don't like that as deep. Like he's filled them back in with dirt.
Yeah, it's not.
They looked like they was about 4 foot deep at one time. I don't think they're that deep no more. Are they, Red?
Last time I was there, it wasn't deep.
Yeah.
That would be good back.
It looks pretty good.
I mean, Twitties is so unpredictable. If somebody breaks into that spring, it could be 6 feet deep.
Yep. They'll start burying them just like that. That's a fact.
Well, especially the number of trucks on the wall.
Yeah. Yep. Do you remember when Barry Thompson buried it right in front of the stands there, and he held it, and we all got covered?
Yep.
I'll never forget that.
And then I think that same race, that Sledgehammer Ford went in there.
Buried it. Did the same thing.
It took
I'll never forget that. I got so covered in fucking mud from Barry. Good memories.
Did he sell that truck?
Yeah, he sold it, I think.
Yeah, I think
here's
he
the
did
man with all the information.
His what?
Is. Dave Renfro. Welcome to the show, brother.
There's Dave.
What's happening, Jody?
What's happening, Dave Renfro?
Hey, thanks, man. I apologize about being late. Naturally, right when it's time to get off work, we got that one last thing. So.
Well, I kind of figured.
Jody, how you doing, bud?
Doing well. We're driving. Got 900 more miles to go or so. Not bad.
Lord have mercy.
Almost there.
Almost there.
I could go 3 months of mud racing and not put 900 miles on my truck.
Dang, I wish.
Dang, that's a good ride.
Every time we go out of state, it feels like it's 1,000 miles each way.
Worth it, though, right? To be at Twitty City.
Twitty City.
So
We're getting feedback. I think I've got too many open here. Let's
So-
get out of this. That's better.
so Big Dave.
First of all,
give-
Jody, drive careful.
Yeah, I am. Drinking coffee, having a meeting, driving.
He's
Good deal.
multitasking.
So who all's coming with you, Jody? You always have a crowd. Who all's in the RV?
Honestly, this time there's only me and my 2 co-pilots, Lydia, and I got Pork.
Really? Skeleton
Got
crew.
pork with you?
Well, Curb and Dowdy was supposed to be riding down with us, and his wife couldn't find anybody to cover for her for tomorrow night, so they couldn't make it. Which I'm bummed out about, but because he has a really nasty Jeep, that my old Jeep actually, but he put it back together with this crazy little small block. And he was supposed to come, but couldn't make it, so we're really bummed out about that. But I got the ultimate gang here is me and Pork and Lid.
Good.
I'm
Good
glad
deal.
that back with you.
Well, Jody,
Dave, give us some info. What's it looking like, man? Everything looking good down there? You've been looking
it's
at the track?
looking good. I got to thinking, again, I apologize about being late, but I got to thinking about this thing. Y'all remember it used to be at Wagner, all right?
Yep.
All right, and I've always, when Twitty took over the mud race, I was already working at Wagner, so I went with Twitty. So I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, and this, no joke. I honestly think, I believe I heard Jody say earlier, I gotta agree with him. I think it's gonna be the biggest one yet. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, everybody and their brother's coming. I mean, it's going to be huge. The weather looks like it's going to hold out, and it's going to be good.
Yep.
All of that's looking good. This thing that Blake Webb has added to it, that's done nothing but just add fuel to the fire. I mean, he said yesterday, I think he had 22 teams, and there's a lot of people on multiple teams, and I mean, there's some serious money that's going to be handed out there, but it's kind of a little bit of a different. I know Jody's probably been to several different Trucks Gone Wild races. You know, there's the Trucks Gone Wild experience. There's people. There's a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of stuff going on. But by golly, when you come to Twitty City, we race, and we're gonna race, and it's gonna be some serious daggum racing going along with it. No two ways about it.
And while you're talking about that, everybody asks about Trucks Gone Wild and the girls and all the crazy stuff going on. It is not like that, please.
We don't do that.
100%.
We don't do that. I mean, this is and I get it. I mean, that's no problem. I mean, I've been to both, and I mean, let me see. I can't remember. Yeah, Jody, you were in New York. You were at the Trucks Gone Wild in New York this year, weren't you?
The New York one we make it to this year, Trucks Gone Wild? Yeah, we were at that one.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I got the Trucks Gone Wild experience in New York. Have mercy.
But, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, have mercy. I have never been told bye like that. I'll promise you that.
Scrimmer's place never disappoints.
John Scrimmer knows how to put on a party. No two ways about it. I'm hoping he's going to be there this weekend. I talked to him last week, and he said he wasn't sure. But John Scrimmer knows how to put on a party. And
I hope that
we had a blast.
Makes it down with us this weekend.
You can bring your entire family, and I got to thinking about it coming over here from work. If you go hungry this weekend, you either have no money at all or you have ticked off a lot of people. One of the two or both, because that is the only way that you will go hungry this weekend.
I can't.
Are the hares and them doing the
This
hog
weekend.
again Friday night with the heifer fingers and all?
My understanding is yes. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It's maxed out on every level. It's maxed out as far as friends, family, friends, fun. It's maxed out on that. It's maxing out on Toys for Tots. It's maxing out on racing. It's maxing out on food. We're just about maxing out on weather. I mean, it's looking pretty good. We're looking at highs in the 70s.
Yep.
It's going to be kind of in the 50s at night. We're going to have bonfire anyhow. I mean, it's honestly looking real good. Hadn't been overindulged in rain, so it's not like it's going to be mud apocalypse from back in 2019. So we're not looking at that. So it's looking real good.
Yeah, if the weather's anything like it is right now, it's gonna be awful.
It's actually going to be warmer.
Yeah, sunnier
It's
too, I think. It's gonna be sunny.
Yeah, that's
It's
gonna be
actually
nice.
gonna be
It's usually
warmer.
freezing at night.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something about your other guest here, and I appreciate you coming on here, Jody. Jody just kind of touched briefly that he won the race last year over in Leakesville, Mississippi. Let me give you a little background that not a whole lot of people talk about, but as a race fan, I noticed it, and there was a lot of people that didn't get it. I went down to that race, and I didn't announce that. I was all the way down at the far end of the track, and that track is set up in like a horseshoe. You go down, you come off, you go through the pit, then you make a wide turn, and you come back the opposite direction. Jody David is the only driver that I personally saw when he got down to that far end of that turn. He took the high line. I mean, he looked like he was running Talladega. He took the high line, went all the way around where everybody else had dug out that doggone track, kept his RPMs up, and personally, just my personal opinion, I think that's how you want to race.
That's honestly, I kept my momentum up around the whole corner, and where everybody else had to let off the throttle in the base of the corner, and everybody's like, "There's no way you're gonna be able to straddle those ruts," and I straddled the ruts every pass.
I got goosebumps. I kid you not. I got goosebumps right now. That was the most awesome performance that I saw in that turn the whole weekend. It was absolutely incredible.
Well, thank you. The truck handles really well. Underpowered, but handles really well.
Underpowered.
The race, I mean, there was, there were no slouches at that race.
Yeah. Don't nobody have enough power.
You've done something.
Thank you.
We all
guys.
need
It's
more
definitely
power,
fun
right?
race.
Yeah,
Hopefully it
I'm
turns
interested
out
about
well.
this.
get there.
Well, are they running a ball truck class? Are they just running with the megas?
What are the ball truck rules, Dave?
I think they are running I believe they are running a bog truck. I haven't talked to Twitty. Talked to Amanda, and she's probably as busy, if not busier, than Russell is. But my understanding is, yes, I believe we're running a bog class as well.
Now, what is considered a ball truck?
Well, that's where the lines kind of get blurry a little bit. You kind of look at it. I mean, you can kind of look and see if something's kind of set up for, going through a pond, or if I mean, look, here you go. Here's a good look at Russell Twitty's truck, and look at Jody Davis. They're both considered mega trucks, but one kind of lends toward racing. The other one kind of lends toward going across a pond.
Ball hole. I got you. Yep. I was kind of considering my truck a ball truck. I think you just shot me out of that deal, David.
Yeah, I think they're tired of picking your truck.
I don't think that's what they're looking at, BT. The good part about it is I have no vote. I have no say in any of that. I don't do rules and I don't do classification. Whoever's in it, I'm going to talk about you and I'm going to talk you up, but I am not classifying anything.
There you go.
Well,
gonna be...
we got a ball truck on our team, right, y'all? What's up with Joe Bishop's truck? What is that?
Joe
What's up,
Bishop.
Louis?
Whose truck you say, Rhett?
Yeah, what's
Joe
Joe
Bishop's
Bishop's truck?
Isn't
The airborne.
that a bug truck?
Yes, it is.
Joe,
They consider it's something like 18Ls or something.
I know he was looking for some
Yeah,
bigger
18
tires.
Ls.
Like I said, I don't know.
He was even going to go to 20 Ls.
Yep.
But that was the rule. 18 Ls, I think, is the cutoff thing.
The whopping big
Okay.
old tire.
Man,
I didn't know if he even found any or not.
I don't know if he did. Holy moly, that car.
I know that's our teammate. Jody.
how many teams do you own, Rhett?
I'm just on one.
That's the same thing with Gavin. You own a couple teams too, Gavin? Or you just running one team?
I'm on like 2 or 3.
Okay.
I got one team that's mostly from the north, and then my other 2 teams are like Virginia, North Carolina area.
I think it helped it out this year is you got to pick your team instead of drawing.
Yeah,
It's
that is
gonna
pretty
be-
cool.
Yeah, that kind of.
It's definitely going to be some close racing no matter and that whole deal. There's going to be a lot of trucks running for that.
It
a
is.
lot.
It is. I mean, and the cool part about it is Blake came up with a way of kind of keeping people updated. Joe, do you remember how that thing was last year whenever you went down and won the Leaguesville, Mississippi race? They literally had a big old widescreen like TV at the base of the tower, and they could type in times and stuff, and boom, it shows up instantaneously. So I mean, you got what they have 40 or something truck, almost 40
And you could actually see what the
trucks or
times
something
were.
like that. Exactly who ran what, and I mean that worked out really well.
I like that. That was a really good feature
So,
there.
so
That's for
Blake,
sure.
Blake's gonna have a way to kind of keep people updated, so you can go by and check on your teammate to see where maybe that may put pressure on you. Maybe it'll relieve a little bit of pressure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
not leave anything on the table. That's for sure.
That's
I think there's going to be so many people that are looking to not leave nothing on the table in this event.
No.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
because this
be
is
a
like the
bad
last race of the season for sure.
event.
everybody wants that one last win.
Well, as you know, that's why we travel, because we're always looking for the big W.
Yeah. And I know there's going to be. This is kind of for somewhat local guys. There's going to be a guy there Saturday that they're starting a mud race down in Washington, Georgia. It's not too far down into Washington, and it's mainly DOT trucks. I really don't know that they're running any 1 tons or megas. So, Rhett, I think you said that you weren't going to make Twitties. I mean, how you going to run it? They're literally going to run this race Thanksgiving weekend Saturday. So, but
Now, where's that at? In Georgia, you said?
Sir?
Oh, yeah, that's the one that's paying out. They're paying out pretty good money for that ball class. A straight line. Is it straight line or?
No, I don't think so. This one's, I think they call it, I'm going to mispronounce this, Aonia Pass. It's down in Washington, Georgia. They used to run down there about 20 years ago. And they've kind of got, it's a park. It's got side by side. You can go ride trail.
Yeah, I think Zach was
And
telling
all
me
this
something
other
about
kind of
that.
stuff, but with mud racing. And the guy that's heading up the mud racing is going to be at Twitty Saturday.
That'd be a good place to do some recruiting.
Yeah. Do some recruiting or some testing or whatever.
Right?
Yep.
That's good for them to get the name out there. It's on videos.
Yeah, he's got what, Lucas TV coming this weekend, I think. Mav TV.
Mav TV, and it's like Lucas on the Edge. That's the name of the show.
Yeah, okay.
Really good quality show. That's just going to add a little extra to it. So anytime that we can get the sport out there in front of more people, It helps out the track. It helps the drivers. It helps the sport. It helps the sponsors that are involved in it all the way around. So all that's a good deal.
Yep. It's good racing weather. And Luke Turner says Highway 78 south, just south of Washington, Georgia, must be where that race is at, Tony.
Yeah.
And the DOT.
If you go straight down I-20, go through Augusta, and it's not probably 10 miles maybe off of I-20. I mean, it's easy to find. It's not a bit of a problem at all.
You might have to check that one out. And that's next Saturday, correct?
That's going to be the 25th.
I'll be investing my stocks in that new stock they got selling today. You know what I'm talking about? Next Saturday.
New stocks. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be that night. This, I believe, is during the day. I'm pretty sure it's during the day. So we'll get home in time tonight to see the dividends on those stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, he said get off Highway 20 and Thomas, Georgia exit.
Yep. Thomason, I think it is. But it's a good place. Now, don't get me wrong, I haven't been there in a while, but you know, it's like anything else. If try to support it, you know, especially I think that's only the second track in Georgia.
Yeah. Well, I think it's
no more than the third.
It's the third. Leisure Park.
You got Leisure Park.
And then that track.
I guess we'll see all about Mud to be there this weekend too, Miss Tina and them.
Yeah, she'll be there. I hadn't talked to her. I talked to her back in May. She already knew there was something going on. I think there was something going on. She already knew she was going to miss the other one.
We got a special guest about to pop up, fellas. The boss man himself.
Boss.
Mr. Russell Twitty. How you doing, sir?
Sorry we late. We putting the transmission in Wyatt's truck, and I just looked at my watch.
No big deal. How you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming on.
Oh, we doing good. We just trying to get all this mess ready. We still kind of behind the 8 ball, but we should be able to pull everything back out.
Awesome, man. You got it ready. Track looking good. Everything's ready. Cross fingers.
Track looks great. We were super dry till Saturday morning. We got 2.1 inches, and really, we needed that because I could drive my Duramax through the pits before that. The way that thing drains anyway, the water goes back to the pits. I pumped the big pit down, I think Monday or Tuesday, just to get the water off the top of it. The little pit still got some water. I'll pump it maybe tomorrow or Friday morning. But the pit and the turn actually look really, really good.
Twitty, are we gonna have a bog class
for Vegas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure.
Yep, this is the only time I separate them, but we'll have a mega bog and a mega race, and then the regular classes.
What's the difference?
Do you know yet if they go run both pits or are they going down the middle?
Who's
DOTs?
that?
DOTs.
Both pits. Both pits.
It's probably. I want to do both of them.
Amen.
Because the pit, I'm telling you, the pits we fixed them before the rain. They look really good. I want to. My goal is to let them run both pits. That saves my turn for my other classes too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a lot of guys happy. A lot of guys want to win the full deal. I think some of them actually feel like they're cheap when they go down the middle sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if you make it easy for them to go down the center, they still get overly aggressive and just blow the turn because they drive down in that turn like they got a parachute on the back of it.
Yep.
I love both. I just know some of the guys are going to be real happy. The A-class guys going.
Well, that's the plan anyway. Plans always change in my book, but that's the plan.
That's right.
Yep.
Y'all want to know something that's really cool about working with Twitty when it comes to trucks gone wild and stuff like that? I'm one of a very few people who get to go around saying my boss can do a wheelie a lot better than your boss.
Hopefully she'll be there.
You still working on yours, Twitty? You still working on?
It's back together. Everything's good. We got to do a little fine tuning on it. It ain't right. Hopefully it's either in my timing, my trigger, worst case my MSD box, but it just ain't right. And hopefully tomorrow at lunchtime we'll have it figured out.
10-4. You got some trucks coming in already. I heard had some coming in today.
There's already some down there for sure. There was campers last Sunday, and probably been a camper at least every day this week. Quite a few campers came today. We're gonna try to move some stuff out there this evening myself, but they'll be coming in all night tonight, I'm sure, and tomorrow as well, and then all the way to Saturday.
Yeah,
I was telling them, and I mean, I remember when we did Trucks Gone Wild back in Wagner, but in all seriousness, this race here literally has a buzz about it that I don't recall seeing with other races. I mean, we've had some big races out at Omer. This one right here is really looking like it's going to be something else.
I agree. You never know till they all show up, but this one is shaping up to be like it should be. Really cool, and like I said, I mean they're all being good, but this one looks like it may be even a little bit bigger. Which,
yeah,
if we break the truck number, it'll be all right. But we have a bunch of trucks coming regardless.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of trucks doesn't necessarily make the quantity of the trucks doesn't make the quality of the race. Because I guarantee you, there's going to be some quality trucks there that's going to have a quality race.
I agree. I agree.
Race.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting and good. I'm very excited.
One of them driving that green frog coming southbound right now.
Yep.
I was
Got my hands on the wheel.
He's rolling.
Rolling.
You ought to have about 800 miles now, right?
I wish. Got like 900 more to go, I think. So.
What time did you leave this morning?
Many. That's what I got to say. Too many miles to go. But if it wasn't for the great people, I wouldn't be headed this far.
Well, I promise you this, it's greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Twitter, we going. What is that? You got you're gonna run the 2 DOT classes Friday night, and everything else is running Saturday, correct?
Yes, sir. We'll run A and B Friday night, starting at 7. And whenever we get done, and then Saturday we'll start with the 44s, the 1-ton, the race wagon, and then the fog wagon.
And I see you also doing a Power Wheels deal too.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm glad you said that. We will do a Power Wheel Saturday to kick everything off.
I knew.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yep.
Looking at drivers meeting right around 11:30.
And yes, 11:30.
So be there at 10:30. So you be ready. Everybody be ready.
Hopefully they'll be there. We ain't gonna be able to wait a lot because we got a lot of trucks to run, and
we got to roll.
But you're gonna have to be ready.
We got to
staged up and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of passes. I feel sure. A lot.
I do too. hopefully my pits will survive. We'll see.
I mean, I think they hold up. They look good. Y'all did a bunch of work with them things. They're gonna be.
We have. We finally. I ain't gonna say we figured them out, but we know we figured out a lot more than we used to know with them.
Man, it's gonna be fun. I just hope the 2 pits deal works out.
Yeah.
Whichever class is running both pits, you just let me know Friday.
You see,
right.
BT is getting this turn down. I mean, he finished second over at Orangeburg,
Right.
and he actually was leading after the first round, and so he's wanting to do something on 2 pits because he knows he's going to have to turn. And
Well,
He can win a
he wants
20.
some of that.
That's the goal, man. That's if I could accidentally win a class this weekend, I'd be set.
That great freight was riding at Orangeburg last weekend. It was riding.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you what. If
Yes.
BT wins that race, and he does it after having to turn, we gonna lose one of them fire barrels because that's gonna be one of his helmets.
Yep.
On that side.
Hey, I've been looking at my phone all week, man, waiting for a message from somebody. Hey, boy, I need a team member in the small tire class. I ain't got it yet, so I guess I gotta do a little more homework, I guess.
I imagine there'll be people. Well, they got to be paid up by tomorrow at whatever time that was. Blake
4,
said.
I think. 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's about 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I think yeah.
BT.
Huh?
They better get the call on you, man.
I ain't worried about it. I like being the lone wolf, man. Hate with it.
That's where I'm at. I'm ready to be the underdog.
That's like I told Twitty last night. That's the only first place trophy. I don't have no first place trophies at Twitty's. I got a bunch of thirds. What'd you say?
They hard to get.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Hank, was you gonna make it?
Chief Club will not make it.
I feel bad for you because I know it hurt you to make that statement. I'm serious. I am serious as I can be.
I mean, you got 2 days, Rich. You ain't got to work. I mean, get at it.
That's right.
Get them priorities in line.
I know. No time for sleep.
That's right.
We
got
are.
the puff pass. You good. What'd you say, Rick?
So we are putting a Lexan window in that other toilet.
I'm thinking about drilling a hole in mine somewhere for this weekend because at night, when you got it closed up like mine, you can't see. It frosts up when it's cold like that, freezes up, whatever you want to call it, falls up. And I don't like not to see. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
What do you run
So I
with?
guess
You got Lexan in a hole or you got a windshield?
I got a windshield, man. I don't like that Lexan. I had it cracked up when I flipped it at the house that time. I deal with the windshield. All right. But I guess the gates will be open from now till Saturday morning, Twitty.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah. Amanda and some of her girls will be out there tomorrow, and we'll start going from there.
I think your parking spots are sold out.
They sold out in honestly less than 4 or 5 minutes on email. But at the whole time, we don't probably have, and I need to tell you exactly, but we don't have it probably 20 or 25 spots. It's not sold for the year. So, and a lot of people, maybe I didn't do a good job explaining it, but we don't have that many to sell each event. Because like I said, 80% of them or 85% of them are sold for the year. So in each year we sell more of them. So it's kind of, it's a good problem to have, but it stinks for the people that, only want to come to one event because it's almost, to insure it, you almost got to have it for the year because we ain't got but 20 or 25 left to sell by the time this event rolls around.
Yep.
What? Y'all have nice stands. People.
What?
Y'all have nice stands. And people are free. We don't have a spot.
I think he's talking about you got good stands they can sit in. You got plenty of stands in case they can't get a spot. You got plenty of room.
Got the bleachers. We got the bleachers, and then we got up there by the food vendors. You can stand up there too. We got one set of bleachers. That's a big set of bleachers. They're like they're probably 40 or 50 foot long, 40 foot probably. But that's you could find somewhere to watch it.
Yeah. Standing room only. Makes that's a good problem. You talking about that? I think I messaged your wife like at 8 o'clock on the first that morning, and she texted me back. It's full. I was like, God, man.
I swear it was 80. I mean, it was 11:0. I don't remember exactly. I don't want to say, but there were so many people that hit it at 12:01, and we just take it. That's why email is good, because we just take it in chronological order, and you know that's the fairest way to do it. But it still stinks because we don't have that many to sell.
We good to go, so we'll be there. I did think I squeezed me in the spot. She must have somebody drop out or something. I don't know, but we good to go, and we'll be there Friday, Saturday.
Yep. Sounds good.
Ready to rock and roll.
Looking forward to it.
You could put on a big show, probably the biggest one. TV's there and all. So, do y'all want to pick some winners tonight? We usually do it. We always gotta do that. The truck's going wild.
What's going wild?
Dave's like Kurt Hershey.
Everybody in Twitty City, and everybody who sees anything that goes live from Twitty City, that's who's going to win this weekend. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
That's who's going to win. Other than that, who gets the money, who gets the trophies, I'm out of this conversation.
Come on, man.
Same here.
Conversation.
I don't want to touch it.
Nobody wants to call them out. I understand that.
I got to put money on small tire class. Tyler Matthias. Who I put my money in.
Oh, yeah. He is. Well, hell, every DOT class he runs in, what you getting at?
Yeah.
Hey, I hope to be in big tire to stand in somebody.
He's got it. He'll drive the mess out of that thing.
Go.
And the track tire, I know it's going to be a big crowd. So
it's going to be, and I mean, everybody at all the local tracks, especially here in South Carolina, that 1-ton class is just getting nuts. And I mean, it's going to be some good racing going on.
Like I say, it's going to be the place to be if you like mud racing. That's a fact. You don't want to miss this one.
Yeah, I agree.
That's going to be.
And I honestly, I've got a pretty good finger on the pulse of what's going on with mud racing. Twitty City, the epicenter of mud racing this weekend. I cannot think of one location of anything having to do with mud racing. Maybe I don't know about it. That could very well be. But this weekend, yeah, you want to be at Twitty City.
Be there.
And just remember, you got all winter to fix for this.
Do what, Red?
So you got all winter to fix the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got all season. That's a fact. So I might drive the wheels off of it this time.
There you go.
Send it.
Well, what'd you say, Red?
I said send it.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Hope it's good.
Jody, how much longer are you going to drive tonight?
I usually drive till like midnight. And at midnight I stop. We get like 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and then we're on the road again.
Okay.
You and Gavin going to?
What's that?
I said, are y'all close with Gavin and them? Are y'all following? Are y'all meeting up? Or when you get
Who's
tweets?
that?
You and Gavin, the Wicked North fellas, are just getting.
There's a bunch of them that already left. They left earlier today. And then Joe Bishop left yesterday. Joey and Tyler left, I think, earlier today. So we're all going to meet up down there. When are you leaving, Gavin?
I think Gavin said he's on the road now, ain't you, Gavin?
Yeah, I'm in Springfield, Massachusetts right now.
Oh, so you're ahead of us, but not by much.
Jesus Christ.
We're almost in Connecticut, so.
Yeah. Now, where are you guys? You driving straight through, or are you guys stopping?
Getting there slowly.
You doing what?
I think Gavin said they're going to spend the night somewhere, ain't you, Gavin? Y'all ain't driving the whole way.
I'll be driving all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Gangster, boy.
Yeah.
Vacation.
That's tough.
You know it's a big race. We were talking about what time we were coming on. We had to put.
Yep.
Yeah, they're driving straight through.
Well,
Nuts.
fellas, it's been nice talking to you. Y'all have a good, safe trip, Twitty.
Yep.
Let's get back to working on your transmissions there, brother.
Yep. I think he's about done, but we got a few other irons to do, and I appreciate the time. I appreciate the opportunity to be on and y'all plugging it. We'll see everybody Friday, and looking for a good time.
Yes, sir.
See you Friday, boss.
That's blue lights, bro.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Twitter.
All right, bud.
Yeah.
We'll see all y'all Saturday.
Y'all be good.
See you
Everybody
guys.
traveling, y'all stay
Take care.
safe. We'll see y'all Friday.
Thank,
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
See
guys.
y'all
See you
Friday.
Friday.
Brett.
Southeast DOT, y'all share this doggone thing because, man, I love this podcast. Y'all please share this thing and let more people know about it. This thing is flipping awesome.
We
Thank you,
trying,
Dave.
Dave. We trying.
I know you
My
are.
wife said, hey, Dave, my wife told me, said, you got that podcast again tonight? I said, yeah. She goes, y'all ain't racing no more. What y'all going to talk about next week?
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
We'll figure out something. We'll talk football or something to get the pastime. So.
Believe that.
All right, fellas. Y'all be careful. We'll see you Saturday.
Be careful on the
See you
road,
guys.
Jody.
All right,
Thank
Jody.
you, bud. I'll talk to you guys
Yeah,
soon.
man. Thank you.
Y'all take care. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, Dave. See you
All right,
Saturday.
man. All right.
We between the pits, can't see red. It's black. Red and
Yeah,
blacked out. You still there, Red?
I'm blacked
Light
out.
went out. We'll see y'all this weekend at Twitty City. Y'all know the deal. Next week, between the pits, same time, 7 o'clock. We'll see you. Y'all have a good week. We'll see you this weekend.